Hey everybody, I hope everything looks all right. Facebook looked really, or StreamYard looked really wonky today. It made me put in my name. It made me do all these things that I've done ages ago. So I'm not really sure if we're getting everything set up or not. If you are on here, say, hey, I'm here. And let's figure out the lighting. Everything is messed up, Woods.
What did you do?
I'm glad you're here, Woods, but I probably could have used you a few minutes ago, I think.
Well, you were on the lives.
I know. I was on a live literally 3 minutes ago in my coaching group, doing our group chat with the whole group where they pop on and they say hello to everybody. We have a brand new piece, this little Bombay cabinet. Hey, Jacqueline, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. Guys, we have a new piece, new makeover, and my guy is back on here with us.
Is it Jacqueline or Jacqueline?
It's not Jacqueline.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. It is Jacqueline. She's come on here for Talk to Me Tuesday. So I know this for real. Papa Mac and Irene, Tasha's here. Hello.
Oh, Papa Mac.
Betty's here. Matt, I actually got an email or a message from someone today saying, is Matt finally going to come back on? I feel like he hasn't been on with us in forever.
I'm going to be honest with everybody. I was fired.
You are such a liar.
I got let go for a duration of time, so I cleaned up my act.
Oh my gosh.
Till I could follow the rules. Just kidding. That's
totally lying. Guys, I have some pigments. My DIY pigments came in today. I don't know why the light is funky like this. I do apologize. I was just on a live in my Empowered by Design group and it was perfect. But I've got the caddy. I've got some colors.
It looks fine.
It looks terrible.
It looks fantastic.
Doesn't. And we got a new piece. Look at this one. Michelle brought me this. And Lindsay's on. She said, hey, Matt. So look at this. She's got really, really great hips. She's got some really nice dress shoes along the bottom here.
She's a bit busty though.
She's a bit busty. We have patchouli pigment, and then we have orangey glad. I also have crinoline and cowgirl coral. Do you see what I mean? It's very washed out, and I don't know what's going on.
Okay,
I feel
which part?
Like I feel like I'm starting a live for the very first time in my life.
Is this our first? Am I making you nervous?
My heart is kind of racing, but I think it's because I've been hurrying.
Let's do this. Look at me.
It's been strange not coming on here.
Look at me. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time.
No, they're on here.
Oh.
I got it. So I'm going to have the caddy. I'm excited about starting this new piece. We've got some beaded trim here. Thank you for being patient with me while our schedule was a little bit wonky. We did go, hi Mama, we did go to San Diego. I've missed seeing and hearing from you all. Carrie Snowpick, thank you for the wonderful gift today. You want to go get your gift?
San Diego.
We went to the zoo. We saw all the characters from Madagascar. Michelle says, thank you, Matt. I needed that. Guys, big news right now. Our Creative Connection just opened. And for those of you wondering what it's about, those of you in the group right now, I would love for you to tell everybody what's going on Thursday. I'm going to be on tomorrow at 8:30, guys. I've got Kimmy Collins coming on with me. She's our editor. She's also a copywriter, helps me with our page, helps me with my business. And we have a lot to talk about tomorrow at 8:30. All about our new masterclass coming out that I'm going to be teaching in the Creative Connection. But the link, instead of waiting until midnight, it's already available. Betty, that zoo was not really like a zoo in my perspective. I was like, no, this is an amusement park. The zoo here in Oklahoma, that's a zoo.
It was like going to Madagascar.
Can you go to the living room and grab the water bottle?
Are you trying to get rid of me already?
No, I just need to paint with my water bottle in my hand, and I'm sorry. Can you go get that? And then come back and talk about Madagascar.
Well, we didn't go to Madagascar.
It felt like it. It was amazing.
Like Madagascar.
It was amazing.
And I've never been to Madagascar, but if I ever went, that's what I pictured it being.
Did the zoo want to keep Matt, says Lisa Dixon. We got to meet Irma, and Irma brought gifts. And oh, Matt, you need to put your gift on that Irma bought you. So Irma brought Matt and I matching gifts. Okay, so I have Cowgirl Coral, Crinoline. I have 2 colors of pigment from DIY. One is patchouli and one is Orange You Glad. The pigments are available now on my website. And I'm going to start in on my base coat for this piece. I love her hips. I love her dressy shoes at the bottom. She's got a lot of good stuff going for her. Thank you, Matt. I'm sorry. What was your favorite part of the zoo, Woodsy?
I think it was just seeing all the. They have these trees there, and I don't know what kind of trees they are. I call them Madagascar trees.
Sure, that
They're
works.
like 3,000 feet tall.
3,000.
And they have a trunk that is it's not rough. I mean, it is to the touch, but it looks smooth, and it's got these it's like 23 feet in diameter, and it is just amazing.
I feel like you're exaggerating just a smidgen.
I could be, but that's what it seems like. Betty says banyan trees.
Banyan trees. The roots went down the hill and all the way around the stairwell, and I mean they were fierce.
They could be. I don't really know. I was just really impressed. Lolly, hello. Lisa Dixon. I'm gonna be honest with you. I walked into the zoo, Lisa, and I really didn't think I need security at the zoo in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
But
why would you need?
It was. I was just trying to go in, enjoy it with the family, and it was just, it was a distraction. All these pictures and.
You mean people wanting your picture?
Yeah, they were like, "Oh my gosh,
oh my god!"
And I was like, "Please, people, I'm just here to see the animals."
Oh my gosh. Oh, exhausting, right?
Yeah, here we go. Lindsay Fuente, here we go. Yes, Lindsay.
You got to see Lindsay and her mom, Sandy?
I did. They're always a hoot. Enjoy them.
Got to see Gavin.
Meet Irma.
And
got to meet Gavin. Gavin's dad.
Chris.
Yes.
Great guy.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Super
did some
good.
dancing when the music came on. Mm-hmm. Chris did some dancing.
Lolly says Matt Bourne. Yes.
Matt Bourne.
I have to. That's what I check in hotels with. Keep them on their toes.
Wow. Guys, if you're just popping on, I've got Crinoline from DIY as well as Cowgirl Coral. I'm getting ready to throw some of our pigments watered down. I'm going to treat it kind of like watercolor. I've got 6 ounces of water in these tubes as well as 1 tablespoon of our pigments. If you've ordered pigments from us, we got them in today and we will be shipping those out as soon as I get the go ahead from DIY Paint.
When do we get the go ahead?
I don't know. I need to send a text. I actually think, do I have any retailers on here? I think I'm supposed to wait until I'm told. I'm not sure why, but you guys keep freezing and I see comments in real time, but Dionne, you're frozen.
You're good on our end. I think it's on her end.
Oh, Carissa.
Lindsay Fuente, I searched for you before I left, and you were nowhere to be found. Lindsay and I have quite this interesting little pose for a picture we've kind of started, and we didn't get to do it this time around.
Well, it's kind of ornery.
It's a bit ornery.
It makes you both look like you're troublemakers.
It's a bit playful. It's a bit ornery. It's a bit lovable. I mean, let's be honest.
Well, you're both pretty lovable, yes. You are both pretty lovable. Okay, also what I need to tell you about, there are 7 ladies coming on with me Friday night for a live marathon. We are starting at 7:00 p.m. Central. So I will not be on at 8:30. I will be on at 7 till 9:30. I'm going to need some hot tea, Woods. Did you hear me?
Like right now?
No, for the live marathon. I'm going to talk for 2.5 hours.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Set your timers. If you want to hang out, cool. But I've got 7 beautiful ladies, creatives from my Creative Connection to come on and tell you exactly what they love about the Creative Connection, what has changed in their life and their business, all of the above. Our Carrie Carter is one of them. She's on here right now.
Betty says you mix the pigment with water? Question mark?
I sure did.
Okay, all right.
I did, and I also am doing a painting in our Creative Connection, a watercolor. And this is just the base coat, but this was what we started yesterday with the pigments. And then we are doing a negative painting where we are shaping out birds of paradise by painting over some of this. And so we're doing some negative work, and I cannot wait. We have finger painting group tomorrow at 11 a.m. That's also open.
Yeah, these comments are coming in hard and fast right now. I'm having a little bit of vacation lag. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Honey, you got to step up your game. You haven't been on here in like a month.
I know, because I haven't got to say Carrie Cotta in a long time.
Carrie Snowpeck's coming on with me on Friday night.
Hello, Pam Dudley.
Marlis is coming on with me Friday night.
Don't tell me we have Marlis LD Walker.
We do have our Marlis on.
What about Lolly Lolly? Is Lolly coming on?
She is not coming on, but she's on here right now.
Okay. What about Lisa Dixon? Is Lisa Dixon coming on?
Nope, Lisa Dixon's too shy. If I message Lisa, she would probably say, "I'm sorry, I can't." And if I message Lolly, she'd say, "I'm sorry, my phone won't work."
Lolly says, "I still have an iPhone 5."
Yeah.
Or something.
See,
like
she'd say, "I have an iPhone 5, I just can't." So I just, no excuses, ladies. But it's going to be good. We're going to do a live marathon. So I'm going to be pulling people up. Tammy Weber's coming on. Lindsay Rose. Some of the ladies from Empowered by Design. Some of them are in it. All of them are in it. Creative Connection, guys. We haven't been open since April 1st. And so this is the time to get in. It's summertime. We are going to be doing a master class for your business in August, the whole month of August. We're really going to be focusing on marketing, sales, and strategies, really to move you into the fall.
and how to enjoy what you do.
Is this what you're bringing? Are you coming in as a guest or
that
something?
will be presented by a special guest.
I haven't heard about this part.
I haven't either. I just made it up, but it sounds good.
It sounds really nice,
Yeah.
but I'm going to hold you to that. Matt is coming in and talking to you about how to ask for help without, like how to ask for help.
How to ask your husband for help without
What if you don't
sounding
have a
bossy.
husband? What if you don't have a husband?
Partner? How about partner?
What if like a friend?
What about a human? All right, how's that? What
Just
about,
ask anyone
how
for
do
help.
you ask a human for help without sounding bossy?
There you go. And so you're gonna handle that week.
When is this?
What are you too busy?
Well, I gotta check. I gotta call people.
You just announced it. Are you not prepared?
I don't.
It's
know.
August, baby. It's the month of August. The whole month of August. Empowered by Design is finishing up next month, and so we. One of the things you do as a business owner and a business coach is I try to think of all the things I can possibly do to help. And I already come on here and teach everything I can and teach in the groups. But we're going to try to do something just a little bit different for everybody. And August is often kind of a slow time. Why? Because school's getting ready to go back. Vacations are finishing up. And we're gonna really dive in and do some new teachings.
Hello, Derek Carlton. How are you, sir?
How to ask your husband to make more frames. Heidi, yes. We're going to go over that with more Matt.
Oh, Tasha Watkins got it figured out. She says, I already mastered that part. Poke my bottom lip out and look the part.
There it is.
Hey,
Tasha, show us.
Tasha, we're going to have to get you as our special guest.
Tasha, we need more information on that. Have I ever poked my bottom lip out?
Heidi McCurse.
I just read that one, baby.
You
Is that her
did
frames? Yeah.
Martha Stewart. Ha, 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 ha. Laura Maldonado. Hello.
So I'm using the caddy this time because there's a lot of detail on this, and I decided instead of the VIP, because these bristles are longer, that this would actually go in between my trim easier. You see how it folds down because it's so long. So I'm getting my base coat on a little even easier than I did with the VIP because it's all the long bristles are going around all of this trim. We have the rope trim down here, We have the rope trim here, and then we have her beautiful chunky thighs right here.
Could you, is it possible for you to just go over the colors again real quick?
Absolutely. We have crinoline, cowgirl coral, and then I'm getting ready to use the new DIY pigments in patchouli.
Patchouli?
Patchouli and orange you glad.
What color is patchouli?
This one right here, Angel.
Okay.
It's like a an orchid color. It's a really beautiful lavender, but pretty bright.
Hello, Kathleen Rose.
So I have mixed them in water, and I'm going to treat it just like a watercolor. You can mix them in anything you want. You could do liquid patina. You could do a top coat glazing medium, any brand that you use. You can put them in resin. But today in my group, I have been working on that canvas as well as a new piece of furniture for our June tutorial. And I have them already mixed up, and I wanted to add them to this.
Delisa Dixon would like to know, Delisa Dixon would like to know, what style of furniture is this?
It's just kind of, I call it a Bombay dresser, because it's not old, and it's definitely, I would bet it's only about, I don't know, 25 years old. It's in pretty good condition. Michelle found it on Marketplace and brought it to me because she's good as gold.
I would like to give a warm welcome to Janet da Encarnacio.
Thank you.
Encarnacio.
Carissa, this is just a base coat, but I've been doing, our whole Caribbean series this summer. And so I'm pretty excited to start building up some layers. Now this is the patchouli. You can see that you might look at this and go, I don't know, that doesn't really look that great, but this is just the base coat.
Martha Stewart, she says, is this paint you are using metallic? Question mark.
No, I can see what you mean though, but it's not. It's just the DIY paint. It's the paint that I always use on my furniture.
Papa Mac and Irene. Irene is the one with rolling eyes in this outfit. I have the back porch loaded with projects, he says. Attaboy, Papa Mac. Turn the tables. Turn the tables. But Janet, we'd like a warm welcome. She says hello from Auckland, New Zealand.
All right. Well, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. What time of day is it?
Hola there. Hello.
What time of day is it there?
Thank you, Pam Dudley. I appreciate that. They're a beautiful family. I'm very lucky. Robin Jean says hello from Fayetteville, Tennessee.
So
I thought Fayetteville was in Arkansas.
Honey, they can have more than one.
They can. Are you sure?
I sure can.
All right.
All right. So the next color, I'm just bringing in some of that here. Dionne, can you repeat what the base coat? Yes. I think you read that already, didn't you?
No, she just.
Oh, she's out. It's new. Crinoline and cowgirl coral are the base coat.
Okay.
Then the pigments that I'm using.
It's Pikachu.
Orange you glad.
Oh.
And patchouli.
Patchouli.
Not Pikachu.
I have got a ton of names I'm going to get wrong. We have new stuff, and it's going to be interesting for at least a year or so.
A year?
Yeah, a year.
Sorry, guys. So I'm just working on a base coat right now. I'm going to turn this around. This is.
Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Papa Mac says, I am from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I think they're messing with me now.
Why would you think they're messing with you?
There's only one Fayetteville, and it's in Arkansas.
No, honey, they wouldn't make that up.
Hello, Irma Rosales. She's
Irma,
here.
no nicknames here. Honey, are you going to try on your jacket?
I did try on my jacket.
Oh, that's right. He tried on his jacket. So Irma bought us gifts, and they were matching.
And they're special gifts.
They are. They were so incredibly thoughtful. But mine is here, and Matt's fell in the floorboard of Debbie's car. So Miss Debbie is going to be shipping that today or tomorrow to us.
Correct. And when we get it,
then Matt will show you what it is.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I put it on, and I felt like a different person. It made me very happy that I can do something. And when you see it, you'll know. I'm not going to give it away, but I'm going to be honest with you.
I just was impressed that someone went shopping with you and I in mind. Like, that's so nice and thoughtful. It almost brought tears to my eyes. Irma was so kind and brought gifts for several people. She brought Michelle a gift, which I have to give to her. So very kind. Met Irma's daughter. Gavin, like I said, when the dancing started, Gavin ran, but his dad stayed for the fun. So that was nice.
Okay. Michelle says, Dionne, do the pigments have the same reactivation properties as DIY paint?
Yes, they do.
Bam.
Yes, they do. I found that out earlier when I was working on our painting in the Creative Connection. I found that out, that they are, I can still reactivate them because they are the all natural pigments. This is not mica. We do have two metallics, which are the micas. They are New Year's Eve and Silver Lining. And they are the metallics.
Okay, now Delisa's messing with me. She says there's a Jonesboro, Louisiana, and a Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Well, there's not an Oklahoma City, New York. There's only an Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
I know. Hello. I'm just saying. I'm kidding. I know there's more than one. Lolly's rolling her eyes right now going, are you kidding me right now, Matt?
I hope we get to meet or get to see Lolly again. I hope you guys will join us on Friday night. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I've got 7 guests, live marathon starting at 7 o'clock. Okay, 7 o'clock Central Time. I'm going to go all the way to 9:30 or whenever we finish. We are going to let the ladies talk about the Creative Connection, struggles they've had, possibilities of where they are now and where they were when they started the group, connections that they've made. Cammie, I'm going to be on tomorrow at 8:30 as well, you guys. Cammie's going to come on with me. She's always a joy to talk to.
She's a talker.
She has so much good info. Absolutely adore having her on our team. And my Michelle will be here. I'm going to make her come on live, but she doesn't know it yet. Do you think she just freaked out?
I think she probably didn't hear you intentionally, and she is like, "Oh, what? I'm supposed to come on? What?
What now?" I love her. I love her.
Irma says, met some great ladies, Linda, Betty, and Linda, and there was another person, I can't remember your name. There was so many people.
Linda Martinez. She sat with you, Irma. You met Tammy. You met Sandra. You met Lindsay Fuenti. So many people. The winners, we gave away our pieces of furniture. This is so nice. I probably should just leave it as is, shouldn't I?
I mean, you could, but that's really not your style.
It's not really what I do, is it? So this is all of the pigments that I've been working on in the Creative Connection. We just did part 1 yesterday. I'm going to take a color and I'm going to do negative painting, and I'm going to kind of draw out Birds of Paradise, and then I'm going to paint over. So all that's left are like these watercolored, and all of this was done with the pigments mixed with water. And anyway, I'm going to hope that works tomorrow. If you're in the Creative Connection, we start at 3 o'clock Central Time tomorrow. If you're in the finger painting group, we start at 11.
I cannot say it. I'm going to mess this name up, and I apologize. And Jiska, Aga, Angie, Warzik. Dionne, can I use Cowgirl Curl on one of my pieces now? Question mark.
You most certainly can.
I'm going to say yes on that one.
I use that color. I use that color a lot. I've just dripped some of our pigments on the front of this, just looking for a way to create texture.
She says she's loving the color.
Good, good. We're going to add in some metallic. There's going to be some turquoise added on our next live that we do. We're going to be building up some colors, probably do at least 8. Our theme this summer is the Caribbean. So we are...
Do you need help?
Well, you just now asked, babe. But I think I just have to scoot everything back.
That's probably a good idea.
Because I
As
need.
long as you don't get me in the picture.
Well, you might be, honey. Why? You've got on clothes. Who's winning the World Series right now?
Well, when I came in, Mississippi State was winning 9-0.
You've got to be kidding me.
I don't kid.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not a kidder. I'm a straight shooter.
9-0? You are a kidder. That's why I'm not sure I believe you.
Papa Mac, how about you tell me what projects you guys got going on right now? I'm kind of curious.
So did he say he had a whole?
He said he had a whole porch full of stuff. I'm kind of curious what you got going on over there.
Yeah, what do you do, bud? Like, what do you like to work on?
Texas Roadrunner would like to know what you're doing to the top, Dionne.
I am going to actually bring all of the colors straight up. This is not the type of, this isn't like a good solid wood old piece. And so it's not going to be pretty left alone. It definitely needs to be painted.
Dionne, will you please teach Matt how to say my name?
Who is it?
Angie Warzik.
Where?
She's on the Facebooks. And
hi, Amy.
Jessica.
Honey, it's Aga.
It's Aga?
Aga, she bought your painting. Honey, I didn't see you. You just look at that and you just say Aga.
Aga.
Yes, it's Aga's Boho Creations. She's the one that bought your
okay, got
your
it.
large,
Oh,
your
yeah,
abstract.
That's right.
Oh, she's so talented. You guys, if y'all aren't following Aga, you need to. She's just absolutely wonderful.
Put her on the follow list.
Put her on the follow list. That's right. She is fantastic. You guys were using the new DIY pigments. I was showing them. I dripped them along the front, but I'm going to get this base coat on here. I've opened up the Creative Connection group, you guys. For those of you that are in the Empowered by Design group currently, there are a lot of you coming on my live tomorrow, or my Friday night marathon. I'm going to do an alumni group. AJ, if you're still on here, I'm going to do an alumni group so you all can connect. What's Aga's page? It's Aga Boho Creations. Did I get that right, Aga? She says call her Aga because it's just easier.
Okay, got it. No, yeah. It's done deal.
She's in our group.
Done deal. I will screw it up 3 more times before I get it right, but I will do it.
Sorry, I wasn't looking. She's over there laughing at you.
Bo Mayo says, I just joined and y'all probably said what brush Dionne is using. It is the
Caddy.
Caddy.
Caddie.
Caddy.
Okay, AJ, thank you. I'm going to do just an alumni group, put you all in there together. So it's still a small group, but you can still connect. I've had lots of requests for that. So we're going to just get you all in there. Expect your invitation coming up in August, just to say, yep, I'm coming in.
Elisa Dixon says, no, she's using Caddy, Caddy. Oh, no. Then she came back and says Caddie.
Yeah, it's IE. And I've got it on my website. But the reason I'm using that as my base coat instead of the VIP is because there's all of this trim. And because of the large bristles, they separate and they're covering better than, say, my VIP would. The VIP works better and really quickly on larger surfaces. Bo, they are on my website right now under Paint Tools. Caddie. It looks like Lolly on YouTube just posted it. Michelle has just posted Aga's Facebook page. Thank you so much. But yes.
Good brush. You really like using that brush.
I do. I used it today.
It covers really well. And you can mix different color paints on it pretty easy.
It's called a blending brush. So it basically takes away any brush stroke lines. And I've been really falling in love with it lately. And I realized because of all this gorgeous trim, this would probably even be easier than the VIP on this particular piece.
And Lindsay Fu Inti.
Few.
Oh, I almost had it. You know what she did to me? She was talking to Elijah.
Was he nice?
Yes, he was fine. But she says, you know, your dad can't say my name and I have to tell him all the time. And he was like, yeah, I know.
He's like, yeah, we all have to tell Dad how to say things.
So she told Elijah how to get it. Of course, he nails it first time, right out of the gate.
He's sharp like that.
Yeah. Okay, Delisa Dixon has a question. What is the difference in crinoline, white swan, beadboard, and vintage linen?
So crinoline is definitely a light yellow. It truly is a yellow. The vintage linen is a little bit lighter than that, as a true ivory color. White swan is the brightest white, and beadboard is in between vintage linen and white swan.
Carissa says, I definitely see the importance of using these brushes.
It makes everything a little bit easier, girl. I'm not going to lie. It takes time out of things. You can do the Believe as well. It just is not going to hold as much paint. And when I'm laying down my base coat, I'm not going to lie, I kind of want to just go fast.
So here's a question. I got a good question for you.
Is it a good one?
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll be informative.
Okay, baby.
Well, that depends on your answer. But the question's a good, really top-notch, top 10 question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how do you determine if you use the caddy or the VIP?
So because I've answered this twice already.
Tonight?
I can't wait to answer it a third time for
Have you answered this tonight?
Yeah.
No.
Are you messing with me?
Get out of town.
God, you sound like you're 82.
Ah.
So the reason I'm not using the VIP, can anybody answer that one for me? Because Matt didn't listen.
Tasha nailed it. Is the caddy, or she says
they are softer because they're longer. So the longer you have, you get a softer finish. But the VIP is 6 inches, and it's just because the bristles are longer. Look, when I put it over the trim, all of this trim, the bristles separate. And so it covers the whole thing. So if I did this with the VIP, I would only get this side painted, and the bristles wouldn't wrap around the edges on all of this trim. So I found that the caddy, when the piece has a lot of trim and you're wanting to cover the whole thing, that the caddy is actually better than the VIP. The VIP works on flat surfaces to cover a lot. Like I worked on a piece on the sides today, and I grabbed that VIP, and in 10 minutes I had painted the whole side of that wardrobe, flipped it around, did the other one. So, that's right, Tasha.
So basically everybody listens really well except for me. That's basically what the moral of this story was.
Honey, I think everyone's known that for a long time because it's such a hard job for you to be reading at the same time that you don't listen to anything that I say.
Texas Roadrunner says, pay attention, Matt.
But you've learned a lot. At least you've learned the colors. You were able to help the ladies in the workshop and help them get colors, right?
I did. I was like going and getting colors, and they were asking me what colors, and I'm like, I don't know, but I'll get you something similar.
Well, so you did or did not know the colors, Matt?
I knew a few. Did
you notice we didn't have any old school out there today at the workshop?
Yeah, it was a little disappointing. I probably will never go back to California again because there was no old school.
That just wasn't in high need, honey. Okay, so this is the patchouli. Do a little shake and bake.
Lolly. Length of bristles, Matt. Just Matt.
Yeah, Matt needs to start using those brushes more. He is so good at painting now. That's right, Aga, he really is.
Tasha, she says, well, Matt, you actually have to stop talking to listen. And this is why you were fired temporarily.
Booyah! You know, we've had all of our ladies from Powered by Design coming on, and then we had a bunch of baseball, and it just ended up working out to where it was like, you're not coming on again? And it makes me super sad because I like it when he's on. I need help. This is the Orangey Glad, and we're just kind of creating some more color down here with these pigments. Did you see Abby trying to get in the door?
Mm-hmm.
She's like banging her head on the door.
Oh, I love you guys too, and I can take it. I got big shoulders.
He really can. Will you go get the mug that Carrie bought you and sent to us?
The one today?
Yeah, it's sitting on the bar.
Sitting on the bed.
Nope, I said sitting on the bar.
Watching
Having
the
technical
time
issues? That's no good.
roll
Wait, what did Michelle say? You're my tribe, you're my family. We are all family. I wish I would have gone to the workshop, but Dionne said, no, Michelle, this is a family trip. Michelle, you big fibber. Wow. Wow. Michelle's getting ready to go to Jamaica with her beautiful family. So she does have one coming up, but I can promise you my Michelle will be joining me soon. Okay, so that was a little orange pigment in there. I'm going to turn it back around to the front. This piece is pretty good size, guys. Okay. Okay. Thank you, love. Look, it says. Kimberly, right? What a stinker. I think the pigments will be great for making colored waxes. Tracy, I think you're right. Behind every great artist who believes in herself is a husband who believed in her first. I don't know where Carrie got that, but she sent it to me and I got it today, and I am loving it. And Matt, when I sent it the picture to you, what did you say back in the text?
Facts.
Facts. That's all I said. Facts. All right. Anybody have any questions about our Creative Connection Paint membership? It's a business group, but we also have many people in the group who don't have a business, who have never painted furniture, who really just kind of want to watch. We have people that are only doing canvas work. We go over mindset. We go over introductions. We go over social media. Is there anything in the group we don't cover? We are coming to Galveston September and October for our art retreat and our creativity retreat. Those of you that are in the group, those of you that are thinking about coming, you do have other options. You get exclusive invites to our workshops. You also get opportunities to join my one-on-one coaching called Empowered by Design. You have to be in the group first to be able to sign up for Empowered by Design. Please ask Matt to explain why you used the caddy tonight. Heidi, you're ornery.
Oh, this is going to be good.
No, yes, you get to stay in it, Delisa. This is only for opening up. I only open it up every 3 months to new members. So if you're in it, you don't do anything. Kimberly Ryder's been in there forever. Michelle's been in there forever. We actually have 4 years of content come July that we are celebrating. So soon as you're in the group, you have access to 4 years of tutorials, 4 years of trainings, heart talks. We've started a book club. And our book club is called the Better Self Book Club. We're working on the Artist's Way book. Everything's voluntary. It's like a library. You come in, check out what you need, bring it back, whatever. It's everything that you need.
Papa Mac from the question earlier, what I asked, he says he has a huge French baking table, 4-piece Lexington armoire, Amish armoire, and assorted others. That sounds lovely.
Sounds pretty cool, Papa Mac.
That sounds like he's going to have a lot of work.
Boom, boom, boom. I just saw a question for me. I'm in it and I don't have a business, says Meg. 4 years now. Amazing group. Thank you, Tony.
Irma said she wanted to tell me that her daughter did not let her keep her paintings. She took them.
She wanted to keep them. Her
Yeah.
daughter wanted them. That's so sweet.
Yeah, we got to meet Irma's daughter.
We did. Lolly says the heart talks are no joke. Michelle says not to be dramatic, but the group has changed my life. Just saying. It's
Meg
changed
Griffin
mine.
says, gave me my life back.
Absolutely. It's a safe place, guys. The other thing was Carissa, the July challenge, which I have not posted. I will tomorrow, is going to be a staging challenge. You're going to post a before and after you've really thrown your heart into watching our staging tutorials and then implementing them into your own. And then you're going to post the before and the after. So that is what the July challenge will be. I will draw names for the June challenge tomorrow, and I'll go live there.
Papa Mac says, not me. I just gather. Irene does the work.
Ah.
Well, sounds like a lot of moving in and out and around, Papa Mac. I'm just saying.
Tammy says it changed her. Kathleen says it's an amazing group. It's obviously something that I'm obviously very proud about, but I don't do it alone. I have my Michelle that helps with the billing. Cami helps with content and the writing. We now have a new Erin is also on board helping with all the technical things. So between that and all of the members of the group, like Patient Smith and Rohini, it's quite something. If you have any questions about it, guys, you can immediately go to the turquoiseiris.com, click under coaching and go to the creative connection, and you can join today. We'll have it open for just a few days. Delisa, I think you're amazing. Lindsay, thank you so much. Tasha, I appreciate you. Matt helps with singing. He does. He does. He's got a special training coming in August that he's preparing for. How to be happy.
I'll get back with you. We're still working on the details.
Working on his final draft.
Well, hey, Rohini, how's Tom doing? Haven't seen him.
Catherine is a member. Ag is a member. See you Friday. Carrie Carter, listen, tune in tomorrow at 8:30. Cami Collins is joining me. And then I have a live marathon starting at 7 o'clock Central Time. I have 7 members. You want to hand me that piece of paper? I'll get it. Not that one, fancy pants. I have Lindsay Rose coming on with me. I have Tammy Weber. I have Carrie Johnston. I have Carrie Carter, Marlis Walker, Christy Lunsford. I have
hey y'all.
And I have Carrie Snowpeck joining me. So 7 ladies all coming on our live marathon. So it's going to be a good time. You don't want to miss this Friday.
Okay, hold on.
I was saying bye.
Tom
baby.
just wired.
Yes, I'm going to be on tomorrow.
Your studio? Like electrically wired?
Like she has a dry studio. Like she's been waiting on it forever.
That is fantastic.
It is fantastic, Rainy. I'm so excited for you. I'm excited that rain, although it's really hot where you are, up in the islands of Washington. Hey, all you lovely people. That's Cindy Groom. Jeanette Major's also in the group. Pam Dudley's in the group. You guys are just amazing.
Jeanette Major says hello.
Hi, T. Delisa, yes. Tomorrow night at 8:30, we're opening up the group. So Cami and I are coming on to talk about the masterclass that I'm going to be hosting for the entire month of August inside the Creative Connection.
Well, Texas Roadrunner would like to know did another journal issue come out recently?
Nope, July 16th. 20 other creatives are being featured, you guys, including Josie Seifker from Paint Pixie, including Jamie Ray Vintage and Zeb and their house pictures.
Did you just say Zeb?
Zeb!
Seriously.
He's featured. He's featured. I'm putting him on the cover. Oh.
Yes, you are.
Llewellyn Krastiv is on the cover, and she's created a piece nobody has seen. She's got a tutorial that nobody has seen. I've done a tutorial that nobody has seen. I've got all kinds of things I've actually added. But the journal subscriptions, you can purchase that by going to the turquoiseirisjournal.com. It's its own website. Michelle has posted the link there. We have so many fresh faces that are going to be joining us inside this issue. The highlight is it's Barbados inspired, so it's tropical. Stephanie's on, Janet from Another Planet.
If you were in Barbados,
yeah,
and you were watching the sun go down like at the sunset, and you were sitting on a dock, right? In a nice recliner, and it's super nice and beautiful.
Yeah.
What song would you sing?
Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Was that the song I was supposed to sing?
Yeah.
Yes.
You got it. A+ for you.
A+ for me. All right, you guys, y'all go be awesome, and we'll see you tomorrow night, 8:30. That's right, Thursday, 8:30 Central Time.
See ya.
See ya.